All right, guys. We had talked about this previously, but I've been getting ready to put quite a few items here on auction time. Just clean a bunch of excess stuff up that I don't have time to work on and really don't care too much about. But the biggest deal on all this stuff is I need payment on this by Friday, February 13th. Otherwise, it will go on auction time. You can get here and get me paid. You can send me PayPal or Venmo, and if you're interested, I can get you that information. But we're just going to walk down through this stuff, price it. I am fairly negotiable on everything. All this stuff here needs to leave, and I know I will have to pay. Even though I am an auction time listing agent, auction time still takes money out of me for the sales of stuff. So honestly, easier just to take this stuff and run and not have to put it on online auction. So let's walk down through this. And if you see something you want, message me through any of my social medias as at TMontyIH, or email me at montgomeryfarms93@gmail.com, and we can get in contact and get something done here. First on the chopping block, case D. This came with that Minneapolis or Twin City MTA over there. Motor is loose on this guy, but left rear rim is pretty darn poor on it and rusted out. I mean, it's junk. Front tires are junk. Motor's loose. The can we took off to haul. It has not been reined in. Cool little tractor. You don't see a ton of these. They're common, but not a ton to find. But I'd like to get $500 out of this guy. And then the Twin City here, tires are poor all the way around on this thing. Motor's locked up. Basically, at this point, it is just yard art. But still a really cool tractor, I think. And kind of cool piece of Minneapolis mowing history. I'd never seen one, and that's why I bought it. Would like to get $250 out of it. This guy here, McCormick Deering, Super W6. Got this out of the Smith Center, Kansas area. Right rear tire does leak down pretty quick overnight. You'll be full one day and flat the next. Runs, drives. We put a different exhaust manifold on it. Do recall we were having to, I think the battery cables and all need replaced, and maybe the button starter, but been a little bit since I messed with it here. But really nice straight old Super W6. Not terribly common, not uncommon though. Would like to get $1,500 out of it. We're gonna catch this back. Well, we'll get the back row on another trip. This is a McCormick Deering, or McCormick or International 3-bottom fast hitch plow. Would like to get $150 out of it. Nothing special, just came from an auction. Do-all 300 loader was originally on a case 900. Then they put it on a 1066 that threw a rod. If you got $50, come get this loader. And then got another do-all. This one's a 3,000 or 3,100 bucket bale fork. Came off a 1066 as well. These mounts here go with it. I'd like to get 400 out of it. Not a bad little loader. Free farmhand loader off an LSU. And then you got a do-all 3650 high lift. This was on a 1066 as well. Do have the mouser, just not sitting over here with it yet. $200, no bucket. International 606 gas, motors locked up, rear tires are pretty poor. I mean, it's kind of just a parts tractor. Honestly, I picked it up with another one. 3-point on the back. I can probably find a tire to put on it, tire and wheel to put on the front. Nothing special here, but $500. Then we got a 460 gas Farmall 2-point 540 PTO. I'm not sure if the motor's stuck or loose. Really haven't looked into it that much. Schwartz wide front underneath it. Tires held air long enough for me to load it that day. But yeah, that's the gist on this thing. $750. Then you got to do all 300 again with the grapple. The weights in the bucket don't go with it, but everything else does. Bucket's going to need some welding and repair overall. Would like to get $300 out of this one. Grapple's worth a little. Came off a 756 Farmall, so would fit a lot of other IH stuff. This one, case 1070 power shift. Starts, runs, drives, but only goes in first and third gear. Does not go in second or fourth gear. So only 2 ranges of the power shift side of things are working. The power shift's strong, just the range transmission needs work. 23-130 rubber on the back. No 3-point. First model year, so cast nose. Seats, nothing special. Don't know on ours. Would like to get 2,500 bucks out of this old case. Cool tractor in my opinion. Then a GB800. This was on a Farmall 706. Would fit a ton of other IH stuff. 400 bucks for this loader here. Don't know how big a bucket, but we can measure it. Farmall 350, motors loose. Had it run a couple years ago, bent a little bit. Should really just throw battery and gas in it and see if it would fire up. Norden wide front, does have aftermarket 3-point on the back. If you want it with the Norden wide front and 3-point, the price is going to be $3,000. If you will take it with the narrow front, you can get it for $2,000. If you take it with the narrow front and no PTO, you get it for 1,500 bucks. Make sense? We got another Dual 300. I said I got a lot of Duals around. This one came off an 806, but would fit a lot of other IH stuff. Again, 100 bucks on this guy. This one's spoken for currently, I believe. There's another Dual 300 over there. It was on a Massey 180, if you're interested in that. Now we'll go down the back row of stuff. Up first, Massey 8 garden tractor, motors loose, tires don't hold air the greatest, 200 bucks. Polaris Sportsman 6x6, motors loose. I really don't know much about it. I bought 3 of these 4-wheelers all together at the same place. I'd like to get 750 out of it. Does have a blade on the front, just kind of cool, big old rig. Honda 4-Trax, I've actually had this one running last year, but it did smoke like a freight train. I do have the seat for it. It'll be here with it to pick up. Would like 300 bucks out of it. Honda 200 3-wheeler. Had it running again a couple years ago, just been a little bit, needed some carb work, and the electrical kind of cleaned up some. That was a kill switch. Like to get 600 out of that guy. Nice little 3-wheeler. Fenders are pretty good. This is a Kawasaki 400cc. Know nothing about it. I do have a box of random parts for it. Yeah, 200 bucks. Then 2-point fast hitch sickle mower, 50 bucks. Came with a 460 utility propane. Do not need to keep this one. Then I got another IH sickle mower. This one was on the back of an F20 actually. Would like to get 50 bucks out of it. Massey pull type rake, hydraulic swing, 400 bucks. Alice Chalmers tiller, 100 bucks. Motor's loose, will pop on ether, does not have a fuel tank. Just needs a fuel tank put on it. Then you got this Alice 3-row wide planter. I will have another box to put on it, 250 bucks. 5-bottom Massey plow. It's like 514s, I think, or 512s. Not a very big plow. Would like to get 250 out of it. 4-bottom number 70 International. 200 bucks. 3-bottom fast hitch plow. 150. 2-point fast hitch blade. I think it's a 6-footer. 250 bucks. 3-point spring tooth cultivator. Like to get 50 bucks out of it. 3-point blade. Not sure what brand. It's an ARPS brand. There you go. 250 bucks. Then a 3-point bale fork. 250 bucks on it too. But I think besides one loader you guys aren't going to want to buy, and a McCormick Deering 1020 that's on full steel. That's it. The McCormick Deering is on full steel. It's an older restoration. Motor's loose. Has spark. I just haven't had time to make it run. All the lugs and bands are off of it, but I do have them, so it'll load nicely on your trailer. But yeah, that's kind of the gist on that thing. Would like to get 600 bucks out of it. And like I said, guys, on all this stuff, if you want it, get a hold of me right quick. because I'm not hanging on to this stuff and it's going on auction time and leaving because I just need to clean a bunch of stuff up. You got too much stuff around here. But if you want it, get in touch. Payment in hand or electronically via PayPal or Venmo by Friday the 13th. But with that, guys, thanks again for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm on all the social medias at TMontyIH. My email is in the description, montgomeryfarms93@gmail.com. Thanks again for tuning in. You guys take care. Have a good one. Go drag something out of the weeds and get it running.